I was actually planning on filming one collective makeup empties video for the entirety of 2021, but I definitely ran out of time in the last video. I'll link it up in the cards if I can remember how to do that. But today I thought I would show you all of my non-makeup empties for the entire year of 2021. I have categories like skincare, hair care, lotions, etc. So I'll try and remember to add some timestamps down in the description box if you wanted to bounce around a little bit, but let's get into it because there's a ton of extras here. Oh, Jesus. Freaking bird just ran into my window. Oh, a bird just ran into my window. Scared the crap out of me. Anyway, starting off with my skincare items, I do have a handful of makeup removers here that I finished off. And remember, this is for the entire year of 2021, so expect to see multiples of these items. I'll try and go through it as quickly as I can. I have 5 of the Equate Nighttime Soothing Makeup Remover Towelettes. I really like these. I feel like this is the like Walmart knockoff version of the Neutrogena ones. I like the scent that these have. You can usually find a 2-pack of these. They have 40 wipes in them, and you can find a 2-pack for like $6. So this is what I usually pick up in the double packs. I also have one of the actual Neutrogena makeup remover towelette packs, but this is just a little small one. I thought this was one of the travel sizes, but I guess it's just a refill pack. This had 25 of the towelettes in it. It was all right. I think I just prefer to use the Walmart version just because it's probably half the price. And then I had one of these, I think this is Patrick Starr's line, but that's the One Size Go Off Juiciest Makeup Remover Wipes. These are freaking huge. It was probably twice the size of my face, so I just felt like I wasted a lot of the product because I didn't need to use the entire thing. And I didn't really think that it was worth it since it was a little freebie to like cut it in half and put it in a Ziploc and yada yada. So I don't know if I would ever purchase the full size of these just because I know they're a little bit pricier than my Equate ones. I got a new beanie off Etsy, like, I don't know, it was probably 2 weeks ago. And I kind of like it. It's very warm, but I'm kind of digging it. I love beanies. So somebody stole my last favorite beanie along with all of my makeup. So I had to slowly repurchase a lot of stuff. And that was a video that I wanted to film for you guys. Little side note here. If you guys wanted to see the video of the makeup that I had stolen and that I immediately went out and repurchased, I was planning to film that because I know there's a tag that goes around that, you know, if all my makeup was stolen, this is what I would buy. Well, all my makeup was stolen. So. Back to the empties. I have a couple eye creams here. So I have my all-time favorite. I've been using this one for probably over 10 years. This is the Black Tea Age Delay Eye Concentrate. This is a good $65, $70. So I only purchased this during the Sephora VIB sales, but I really like this stuff. I do have another one going that's almost finished right now too. So like I said, that one is completely cleaned out, and I like to keep these jars around specifically for travel just because it's glass, it's super durable, and not that I'm doing much traveling lately, but they're very handy to have around. This one was also really amazing, and I would totally go and repurchase this one again when I run out of my fresh one. But this is the Arcona Eye Dew. It's a repair and protect eye cream. Love this stuff. I had a little pump on the top. It felt like there wasn't a ton of product in here, but it did a really nice job. I felt that my under eyes were super hydrated when I use this. I have extremely dry skin, so I have to have, I like some eye creams, but I feel like they just don't give me as much moisture as I need, and I thought this one was a really lovely one. I have this last one here. This is the Murad Renewing Eye Cream. It was all right. I can't remember if my mom gave me this one or if I bought this one, but it was okay. It was just something that I would use randomly, maybe like once a week, and it slowly went up. I was trying to keep track there for a while, but I think all my marks came off. I have a couple face soap cleanser kind of products. I have 2 of the Clinique Liquid Facial Soap. This is the mild version here. I think I got these on sale. They were like half off or something. If the angle changed, I apologize. You know you live in Utah when the missionaries are knocking at your door at 3 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon. It's like the universe just does not want me to film this video today. Anyways, back to my Clinique soaps. I have 2 of them. I think I got these on sale or something, but I really do like this stuff. I have another one going in the shower right now. I like this stuff so much. I even cut this one open to get the last 1 or 2 applications out of it just because it's such a good kind of basic, mild face soap for me. So really love this stuff and would definitely repurchase. I have 2 other skincare products here. I have the Clinique Sparkle Skin. This is a body exfoliating cream. I didn't use this one on the face. I used this one on the body. It was a pretty good one though. I actually quite enjoyed that. And then another scrub here. This is the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. This one was very fine, super gritty feeling, but it was gentle too at the same time. So definitely enjoyed this. I think I've finished off a couple of these in my entire like YouTube history here with my empties. So these are both an A+ for me. Looks like I forgot to add this into my makeup empties, but here's a little baby of the Eve Lom Radiance Face Mist. This stuff is fantastic. It is ridiculously expensive though, so I would repurchase it, and I definitely have it on my list to repurchase, but it definitely has to go on sale. Like, there is no way this is getting purchased full price. But anyway, I'll toss this into my makeup empties little montage at the end of that video. So if you haven't seen that one yet, like I said, I'll put a link to it in the description box. 2 of my all-time favorite eye makeup removers. These are the Sephora waterproof eye makeup removers. These are the Biphase ones. It has the blue on the bottom or the top, and then the other part's clear. You shake it up before you use it. It does a really nice job. It doesn't make my eyes cloudy or anything, my vision cloudy. So I've continued to repurchase this, and I have one right now that's almost finished as well. So definitely a repurchase for me, and I'll probably continue to repurchase it. And it's super cheap too. I have a couple moisturizers here. I have one of the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus. I should have a gajillion of these in my empties. I'm not quite sure where all of them went. I think I lost a few, but this is my favorite face lotion. Just your regular kind of mild face lotion. I've been using this one for probably 13 or 14 years now. I have this one, which is very similar. It has the same lotion that's in the original Clinique face lotion, but this is the Clinique ID Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus. And then it has the little cartridge that you can buy separately. I got the one that was for, can't remember, I think this one is for, I'll put it on the screen if I remember to, but you can get different cartridges to put in with the lotion. It's like a serum. I just feel like this orange one specifically, it just absorbs into the skin a lot quicker than some of the other ones that I tried out. So great face lotion. And then I also have this Peace Out Acne Serum. It has 2% salicylic acid and niacinamide and zinc in it. So these guys, they make the little zit stickers that you can buy, and I've tried out a couple of things from them, like the wrinkles one and the under eye patches and stuff. When I did use this, I would just put it down before like my face lotion at night. I feel like the bottle makes it seem like there's a lot more product in here than there really is. I have 4 of the Clinique Clarifying Lotion. It's a liquid exfoliator. So for these guys, it's the purple one. It's for dry or very dry skin. I've been using this one for years. I do know that one of the ingredients is alcohol, but I've tried the Clinique toner that doesn't have alcohol in it. I think it's number 1 or 0.5 or something, but it's just not as good as this. If I find that I didn't take care of my skin, this is the product that I reach for. I'd put this on at nighttime, and then the next day my skin looks a lot better. So I would definitely recommend that one if you do have dry skin, as long as you don't have sensitive skin. I have 2 toners here. I have one of the Humphreys Witch Hazel alcohol-free toners. This one, I think this one is one that you could purchase just at Walmart. This is like a little travel size of it. This was good. I know it's just witch hazel, and I really don't like the scent of witch hazel, but it did a pretty decent job. And then I also had the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic. This one has 5% glycolic acid, and this one is one of the exfoliating toners. I think this is the full size, the 3.4 fluid ounce. I think I have another one of these that's just there as a backup, but I've been trying the one that has retinol in it. So this was pretty good. I've heard people rave about this for a long time, but I just never went out and purchased it. So finally did, and it was all right. It was pretty good. Oh, I have a couple products here that I forgot. I also had one of the Lancome Bifacil Double Action Eye Makeup Removers. This is fantastic. It is very expensive though, so I try to only pick this up when there's a sale or something, but this is really, 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 really nice. I also have this little guy. I've been working on this for quite a while, but this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate Matrix, the Synchronized Recovery. It has a strange applicator, I guess you would call it. I love the bottle. Like, it's super weighted, it's glass. but it's so hard to get every last drop out. The applicator almost goes into like a teardrop shape. It's really nice and cooling on the under eye area, but I feel like there's probably 1 or 2 applications that I couldn't scrape out of here, but I did the best that I could, and I can see light through this entire tube here. You probably can't because the light's not coming through so you can see it, but I can, and it is definitely finished off. I have the Sephora Mini Solid Brush Cleaner. It's just a little baby size. I really like this stuff. I don't really feel like there's a big difference between the Beauty Blender brand of the brush cleaner or sponge cleaner and the Sephora one, so I really liked this one. Did a great job, and they last forever too. I now have some cotton for eye makeup remover or applying toner. So I have 2 packs of the Shiseido facial cotton. I noticed that they raised the price on this. I was kind of worried that they were going to discontinue it because I did have it on sale there for a little bit, but it's still around. It's still on the Sephora website. I actually cut mine in half. If I'm using a half of the square for both eyes for the entire night, then I had double the amount of product. But I think when I was using these, I was almost finished with one of them, and then I moved on to this one and finished it off. But for the most part, a whole pack of these can last me almost an entire year. I also have some cotton rounds. These are the 100% Pure Assured cotton rounds. I think these were from the dollar store, and these definitely left little fuzzies on the face, so I would not repurchase those. I have the Equate Beauty Premium Cotton Rounds. There was 100 of them in here. These are pretty good. I kind of go back and forth between the Equate version and Whispers, but these were nice. And for the most part, I usually pick up the cotton squares over the cotton rounds, but for some reason, all of these are cotton rounds. So another one here, this is from Grove. This is that subscription service I was talking about in my last video, but these are their organic cotton rounds. You had 80 of them that came in here. I think this was just like a free bonus item or something, but they were pretty good. I thought they did the job just fine. And then I have a huge thing of these cotton squares from Equate, and there's 160 of them in here. So this is what I usually buy, is the square, cotton square version. These Up and Up facial buffs, the cleansing facial buffs from Target. I've actually repurchased a pack of these, and I keep them in my bathroom in the shower, and I use them with the Clinique face soap. Moving on to my body lotions, I have 2 from Bath & Body Works that are the Vanilla Bean Noel. They're in different packagings. I did cut this one all the way open and got everything out of it. This one I didn't really bother. I have so many lotions that I'm still trying to work through that it's just not feasible for me to do that every single time. But definitely one of my all-time, probably top 5 favorite fragrances from Bath & Body Works. I have the Hawaiian Tropic After Sun Moisturizer. This is in the Lime Colada fragrance. This is massive. It looks like it's not finished, but it really is. It's just a very thin layer that's on the edge over here from how it was laying in the container where I stored all my empties. But I usually buy one of these every summer after I get a little bit of sun, and this usually prevents me from peeling, and the fragrance is super delicious. My all-time favorite lotion for after I shave, when I shave my legs, is the Gold Bond Ultimate Healing with Aloe. This is the big Mambo Jumbo size, and I like to use this on my hands before I go to work because they get insanely dry. So sometimes I'll cut these open, but it's really hard to do that because the plastic is so insanely thick. So I didn't cut this one open, but I got every last morsel of lotion out of that. If I keep getting these interruptions, I'm never going to get this video filmed today. Anyway, missionaries came back, but back to my lotion. I have the Pink Chiffon. This is one of my probably top 5 favorite fragrances from them. I think they discontinued it from the regular line that they have available, but it is still available on the website, and usually when they have their semi-annual sales, you can find it. I have a handful of my all-time favorite fragrance, and this one they did discontinue, so this is really sad. So this is the Wild Madagascar Vanilla. They completely stopped selling this, so it's almost impossible to find right now. I tried to find some on Amazon and it just didn't pan out, but I have one that I did not cut open, and then I have 3 of them that I did cut open. Love this stuff to death, and I'm savoring my last bottle that I have right now. I have one more that should be in my January empties, and then I have one last bottle of this, and I'm using it so sparingly that it's almost silly. One body butter from the Body Shop. This is in the strawberry fragrance. Love this stuff. This stuff is heavenly, and I continually repurchase this when they have it on sale. Sometimes you can find this for like 50% off, so that's usually when I snag it up. And then I have two more of the regular body lotions from Bath & Body Works. I have the Be Enchanted. This is another one. This one's like a super sweet fragrance from them, and I like it. I just don't use it as regularly as I used to. And then I also have one of the Coconut Lime Breeze. This is heavenly as well. So definitely any of these that I've mentioned are really good fragrances to pick up if you like a sweeter, fruity kind of fragrance. I have one little hand cream from Toka. This is the Julietta one. This smelled really nice. I think this was like apple and pear or something. I think it says on the back. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But this one, really lovely fragrance, and it was a really silky hand cream. I also finished off this little guy. I've had this going for a bit, but I usually have to keep a small hand cream in my pocket at work because my hands get so dry. But this is the Neutrogena Norwegian formula fragrance-free hand cream. This one is almost like a silicone-y Vaseline kind of formula. It's not my all-time favorite, and I don't feel like it really hydrates my hands personally, but a lot of people really love that one. And then I have a little Jergens Lavender Triple Butter Blend Lotion. This was nice just to have on hand. I like the fragrance of it too. When I touch up my hair, I usually use the Revlon Color Silk dyes just because they're like $2.98 at Walmart. So I can touch up my roots in like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and it's under $3. So I usually just get shade number 11, which is soft black. And there's only 4 here, but I feel like I had a couple of these that I accidentally tossed out. So I've been using that one for a couple of years now. For some kind of leave-in conditioner sprays, I have the Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Tri-Wheat Leave-In Conditioning Spray. This is in the old packaging. The new one that I got, the sprayer broke, so I had to decant it into this one, but it was the same product. I finally finished this guy off. Really, really, really like that one. And I like the scent of that one too. This one probably beats that one out just a little bit. This is the Pureology Color Fanatic 21 Benefits Leave-In, what do they call it? A multitasking hair beautifier. I spray this in after I get out of the shower, and I feel like it just detangles my hair. It conditions the end of it. It just makes my hair feel better and look better. So love this stuff. And even when I get down to the very last couple sprays, I put a little bit of water in here and thin it out just so I get every last spray out of this because it's so expensive. And this one smells amazing, but I wish that it just did a little bit more. It's a very thin formula on this one. This is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Rosarco Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. So the scent on this, 2 thumbs up. What it does for the hair, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. So it's good. And I like having my hair smell like that, but I just wish it did a little bit more. I had a little mini of this. This is the Prep Rally Prep and Prime and Prep Detangler from Drybar. And I used this little sample. I love the smell of it so much that I actually purchased the full size of it. Just a little sneak peek with one of my haul videos. It's probably sitting in that box right there, but I did purchase the full size of this guy. The scent of it, I love the scent of that product. Another item that I've used for years and years and years, and the packaging of this is so gross from being kicked around in the box that I had all my empties in for the year, but this is something I've used for probably 13 years now, but this is the Chi Silk Infusion Silk Restructuring Complex. I love this stuff. I even got mine at TJ Maxx. I think it was, yeah, TJ Maxx like years ago, but it's gross and needs to be tossed out. I did repurchase another one of these because you can usually find them half off at Ulta, or if you're lucky enough to find them at TJ Maxx, definitely pick some up. This is probably my all-time favorite hair product. If I only bring one hair product with me, I bring this one because it adds shine. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It feels like it's a leave-in conditioner for the ends of my hair. I never put it above the ears because I feel like it could look a little greasy if you go a little bit overboard with it, but it's one of my all-time favorite products. A couple dry shampoos. I have the Batiste Divine Dark Dry Shampoo Plus. This is a really big size of it, and I don't feel like this really blends in as well as it could, and sometimes I feel like I get little speckles, little freckle-looking dots all over my forehead after I use this, but it does the trick and it smells really nice. One that I recently discovered for 2021 was the Pantene Never Tell dry shampoo. I have 3 of these here, but this stuff is really nice. I feel like it doesn't leave as much of a residue as something like the Batiste one does, but I feel like it does a really nice job of absorbing the oil, as you can see, because I finished off 3 of them in a year, and I really only discovered this probably in September of 2021, so it's a really good product. I have a couple hairsprays. I have the Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play Volumizing Hairspray. I've been using this one for years. I wish that they would come out with a hair fragrance that's in this fragrance because I love it so much. I feel like if you're not careful, this could leave your hair feeling kind of crunchy, but these big hairspray bottles, they last forever, and I feel like they do a really good job of holding your hair in place. And then I also have 2 of the Pantene Air Spray hairsprays. I love this stuff. This is my new favorite hairspray. It doesn't leave the hair crunchy, and you can actually brush through it. It doesn't leave any residue in your hair. I got a little sample of this Redken Guts 10 Volume Spray Foam, and it took me probably 6 months to use this just because I wasn't really using it right. I wasn't using it with the blow dryer, but when I finally realized how this was supposed to be used, I feel like it does make a difference with my hair, and I have purchased the full size since using that up. I also finished off the Schwarzkopf Got to Be Guardian Angel Heat Protectant Spray when I straighten my hair. I really don't straighten my hair much anymore. I just let it dry straight, let it dry naturally like I did today, and that's what I have time for lately. I have 2 of the shampoos from Hask. This is the Unwind by Hask, the Color Connoisseur, and this one is in the fragrance Rosé Wine. This is lovely. I feel like this did as good of a job as my Pureology shampoo does. It's so good, but then my Walmart stopped carrying it, so I haven't repurchased it for a little bit. If yours does carry this, I definitely recommend trying this version out, this pink one, the Rosé Wine. It's really, really nice. A higher end option that I have here, I have the Moroccan Oil Moisture Repair Shampoo and Conditioner set. This is for color safe and it's a color safe shampoo for color treated hair. I think I got this on the Sephora website. It did a pretty good job. I had a little baby size of the shampoo too, and this is what started me to purchase the full size because I had a little set of this, and then the people that stole my makeup and everything and my beanie stole my shampoo. So I had to buy a new set, and it was good. I definitely like the Moroccan Oil. The scent of it is intoxicating. I love the fragrance of the Moroccan Oil line. More Hask shampoos here. I have 3 of the, what is this? The Argan Oil Repairing Shampoo. This is really nice too. And then I heard this rumor that some Hask shampoos, they have some people experiencing hair loss. So I haven't repurchased these since then, but this is a really nice shampoo if you're kind of just bouncing around between shampoos. But I would say if you're repurchasing this over and over and over again, maybe just be wary of that or look into the rumors of the hair loss because that's concerning. I also have a little set of the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask and the Super Moisture Shampoo. These are really thin. I feel like even the repair mask is really thin, but it smells really good, and I feel like the scent of it is the reason why I keep purchasing it over and over again. So finish these off. These were a pretty decent sample size. Speaking of Briogeo, I have the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This was a gray shampoo. It was like a charcoal shampoo. It had little gritty exfoliators in it. It smelled like peppermint, and it was really nice for like a cleansing shampoo, I would say, maybe like once a month or something. So it took me a very long time to use this up, but it was strange because you had to like reach in, rub it between your fingers, and then rub it into your scalp and build up a lather, and it really didn't want to lather. A little tip that I would do, I'd put a little bit of this in when I already had shampoo in my roots, and I feel like it did a better job of being incorporated throughout my hair. I also have 2 of the Pureology Hydrate shampoos. These are probably my all-time favorite shampoos of life, and they even had like a packaging change here. Oh, it looks like this one was like for the ovarian cancer awareness or something. Maybe that's why the packaging is different, but this is probably my hands down favorite shampoo. I just tried the blue one recently and love it, but I've been using this shampoo And I don't really buy the conditioner, but I use the shampoo specifically. I've been probably 14 years now, 13 or 14 years. It's really good. Highly recommend it. I have the Colors tub here of bleach from Clairol. I think I got this from Sally's a couple years ago. I started using the Wella one and I definitely like that better. So this one's all finished off, but I would definitely recommend the Wella one over this, but I mean, this one's all right. It's just not as expensive as the Wella. Some more conditioners. I have the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist Deep Conditioner. I don't know why my brain just blanked there, but this one has been a favorite for years. I kind of bounce back and forth between my deep conditioners, and that one was pretty good. I have a shampoo that I absolutely hated, and it took me over a year to finish this off, maybe a year and a half. But this is the Garnier Whole Blend Smoothing Shampoo. This is the coconut oil and cocoa butter one. I did not like this. This dried my hair out. So maybe if your hair isn't as dry and long and crazy long, I just cut off 5 inches of my hair. Like, look. My hair is insanely long and I just cut off 5 inches. So if your hair is not as long as mine, maybe it'd work better. But yeah, it took a very long time. This is a massive bottle. 22 fluid ounces of shampoo is a lot. And if you don't like it, it's going to take an even longer amount of time to finish it up. I have the IGK First Class Detoxifying Charcoal Shampoo. I just barely finished this one off. It took me a couple months just because I would use it here and there, but I don't remember anything specific about it. I also have the IGK Expensive Amla Oil High Shine Top Coat. I just felt like this was a deep conditioner, so it did its job as a conditioning treatment. And finally, the last hair product is the Suave Professionals Moisture Mask. This is in the almond and shea butter version. The packaging is really gross. By now, it took me probably 3 years, I think, to finish this guy off just because I completely forgot about it. But I finally pulled it out, finished it off. It was a very thin mask. I didn't feel like it was deep conditioning at all, but as just like a regular conditioner, it did the job just fine, I guess. I have a couple body washes here. These are the Bath & Body Works Vanilla, Wild Madagascar Vanilla. Like I said, all-time favorite fragrance from them. I really wish that they would have kept this fragrance around. And if you know anything that's extremely similar to this, please let me know because I miss this fragrance so much. I also have a body wash of the Gingerbread Latte or the shower gel, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like I finished this one off at the beginning of 2021 and the shower gel just like dried in the corner. But at least that shows you I use up the majority of my shower gels. But this was a really nice fragrance. It was almost like more of a vanilla scent. It was really, really good. I also have a shave gel here. I was turned on to these, I think it was in 2019. These are amazing. This one is the Tree Hut Bare Moisturizing Shave Oil. Love this stuff to death. I hands down prefer shaving with the shave oil now versus a shaving cream. It's so nice. It's so silky and it feels like you get a lot closer than if you're just using a shaving cream. So definitely recommend you guys pick one of these up if you haven't tried it out yet. And they're relatively cheap. They're under $10. I think they're like $8 and they last me a couple months. Oh, I also have one of these. These are the Dr. Carver's Post Shave Dew. This is kind of like the same thing, but this is like a very thin silicone-y feeling shave gel, I guess you could say. It's like it feels like a hair conditioner. That's the texture of it, but it almost has like a silicone texture to it too. So it does a really good job of getting close, but I would hands down buy the shave oil gel from Tree Hut versus this, just because that one, the Tree Hut one, is definitely less expensive. I have a couple regular deodorants here because when I'm at work and it's hot and I'm running around like crazy, I need something that is foolproof. Put one swipe of this on, it'll last me all night. So I have 4 of the Degree Motion Scents. I have 3 of them that are in Pure Rain right here. And then I have 1 of the Motion Scents from Degree that's in Pure Clean. I think I liked the Pure Rain better than the Pure Clean, obviously, since I bought more of them, but it's a good deodorant. I keep going back to it. And then I also have one of the Degree Motion Sense Shower Clean. So this one was fine. I feel like Degree just does better with my body chemistry if I'm using like an aluminum deodorant or any perspirant. And then I have two of my favorite natural deodorants. These are the Piper Y activated charcoal deodorants. I've done an entire video on this. If I remember, I'll try and link it down in the description box below. I think I even have a discount code, but it's essentially like a jar that's a gray paste, and you just get a little bit on your hand and you just rub it underneath your arm when you get out of the shower. Is probably the easiest time to do it. And sometimes I'll even put a little bit of lotion under my arm first to just allow it to spread a little bit easier, and you don't have to use very much of this at all, and it does a great job. I kind of go back and forth depending on if I'm at work or if I'm just hanging around doing nothing. Like this will hold up if I wear it to work, but I just feel like it's easier to apply if I'm in a rush with just like swiping on a regular deodorant like this, you know. Ooh, this was a really nice find. If you guys like the Myers products, I have 3 bars that I wanted to show you of the Myers Daily Bar Soap. This one is the lavender scent. This smells amazing. Highly recommend these bar soaps from Mrs. Myers, and that her whole line of products is top notch. I really like a lot of them, and the lavender fragrance is almost like a sweet lavender. It's really nice. Definitely recommend those. I have a couple foaming hand washes. I have 2 of the Vanilla Bean Noel foaming hand soaps from Bath & Body Works. These are fantastic. I love the fragrance, and the foam on them is really thick. It's not like a super thin watery foam. I also have one of the Coconut Lime Verbena foaming hand soaps because this is the only item that still has the Coconut Lime Verbena scent. I wish that I could at least get the hand soap version of the Wild Madagascar Vanilla that I love so much. I also have 2 other soaps. I have one from Dial. This was like a berry, like raspberry or something. It was all right. It did a pretty decent job. Does it say the name? I thought it would say the name here on the side, but it doesn't. There's no markings on here whatsoever. And then the last hand soap, the foaming hand soap that I have, is the Scent Theory Cozy Comfort foaming hand soap. This one was pretty good, actually. This had cashmere, mahogany, and musk in this. I think this was just from Walmart. This was a really nice soap. It was definitely a little bit thinner. You could tell a difference between the texture between this one and like a Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap. So if you like a thicker foam, stick with the Bath & Body Works ones. I definitely threw away a couple of these, but I saved a couple. But I have a handful of my all-time favorite toothpaste. It's the Colgate Optic White. It doesn't have any little gritty bits in it. It's pure white. My favorite one is what is the name of it? Sparkling White. That's my all-time favorite. It's just a plain white whitening toothpaste, and I think it tastes good. The shower spray here, this is pretty cool. I spray this in my shower every time I'm done showering. I'll squeegee my tile walls, and then I'll spray this in there, and I feel like I don't have to clean the shower as often. So this is a really nice product. Did I say it was from Method? It is, and this one was the eucalyptus and mint fragrance. I think I like the Lang Lang one better. And finally, before every last drop of my light goes away, I have 2 candles. I have the Yankee Candle in Warm Luxe Cashmere. I just barely finished this guy off like 3 weeks ago, but it's a really nice fragrance. It wouldn't burn that last little bit. It just kept going out. So this is when we're going to call it quits. It's probably a fire hazard to keep trying to light that one. That was a big one though, and I think it smelled pretty good throughout the entire candle. I had that for probably over a year that I was burning it. And then I also have, this one's really great too. I think I got this when I was in Rhode Island. This is the White Barn from Bath & Body Works in the Cactus Blossom fragrance of the candle. I love this fragrance in a candle. I bought a couple lotions and it just doesn't smell the same as it smells in the candle. Oh, it smells so good. This is a really nice fragrance. If you haven't tried Cactus Blossom from Bath & Body Works, I highly recommend it. I think those are all my empties that I finished off for 2021. I really wasn't focused on using things up at all, but somehow I managed to finish off quite a bit of stuff. I feel like not as much as I normally would if I was focused on panning things, but hopefully this year will be a little bit different. I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you have any video ideas for me for my next couple of videos, let me know. Leave me a little comment down there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.